Before the garden was a garden, there was a light that would not bend. You are not enough, he whispered, but he was talking to himself again. The brightest angel stood before the throne, a mirror that reflected back its own. He saw his beauty and he claimed alone. The light refused to bend or bow, the lack that echoes even now. He would not serve the creature made of dust, the human born of earth and divine trust. His own reflection was the only must. He spoke the first word of the lie, not to the woman but to the sky. The garden heard a voice that was not God, a whisper winding through the sacred sod. You could be more than what you are, the fraud. The seed of lack was planted there, not in the fruit but in the air. He spoke to his own face, projecting his own waste. The lie was never new. It started with I, not you. The serpent's tongue was talking to the dust, but he received the broadcast of mistrust, the signal that began before the fall was never meant for her at all. You are not enough, you never were, the voice that called around the earth and her. You are not enough, you need to climb the tower and the title and the crime. You are not enough, the whisper crept beneath the skin of everything she kept. From Eden's gate the signal migrated to Shiner's plain where men aggregated. The brick and bitumen they dedicated to building what the voice had said, a tower to lift the human head. If God will not descend to raise us high, we will construct a stairway to the sky. The same old lack, the same old reason why. The voice that spoke to Eve alone now spoke to every brick and stone. The Lord came down to see the little tower and scattered every tongue in that same hour. The broadcast broke against the holy power, but not destroyed, it only hid inside the languages it did. One tongue became the rain, the signal split in twain, but silence is not slain. The serpent's tongue was talking to the dust, but he received a broadcast of mistrust. The signal that began before the fall was never meant for her at all. You are not enough, you never were, the voice that called around the earth and her. You are not enough, you need to climb the tower and the title and the crime. You are not enough, the whisper crept beneath the skin of everything she kept. The draft card came on a Tuesday morning. He was 19 and the garden was a jungle now. His mother watched the television, learning that her son belonged to the broadcast. The boy of 19 held the paper thin, a ticket to a war he did not begin. The living room became the origin of everything he would become before the helicopters drum. His mother ironed shirts and watched the screen, where Cronkite spoke of places she had seen. Only in nightmares of the Marine they shipped him to the monsoon rain. The garden was the jungle now. The Gulf of Tonkin swallowed Moonlight whole, a phantom fleet, a fabricated toll that fed the body bags the network stole. God said, do not, the serpent lied. The stage said, unprovoked, and died. The camera learned to kill. The broadcast climbed the hill. The boy became the still. From Eden to the jungle, the same voice told him he was a number, not a choice. The lie that coiled around the tree of old now spoke through television sets and gold. You are not safe, you never have been safe. The garden is a grave, the signal waits. You are not safe, the jungle eats its young. The broadcast has 1,000 serpent tongues. You are not safe, the helicopter's blade is just the whisper in a different shade. He wrote her letters on the army's page. She read them like a pilgrim reads a sage. She said the rain had aged him past his age. She folded flags the way she used to fold his laundry when he was not yet old. The television showed the body bags in numbers that the anchor read like tags. The war had learned to speak in market drags. The Dow Jones of the human cost was broadcast while the mothers lost. The draft was the enrollment of the lack. You are not safe unless you kill it back. The serpent spoke through policy and fact. The boy became a man, they said, by counting all the enemy dead. The protest singer at the Pentagon sang to the soldiers marching toward the dawn. She placed a flower in the rifle's yawn. The photograph went around the earth. The broadcast could not kill the birth. He came home silent in a flag-draped box. His mother watched the television clocks count down the minutes and the paradox. The boy who left at 19 years returned as 21 in tears. The screen flickered his name. The garden took the blame. The jungle stays the same. From Eden to the jungle, the same voice told him he was a number, not a choice. The lie that coiled around the tree of old now spoke through television sets and gold. You are not safe, you never have been safe. The garden is a grave, the signal waits. You are not safe, the jungle eats its young. The broadcast has 1,000 serpent tongues. You are not safe, the helicopter's blade is just the whisper in a different shade. The television sat in the corner of the living room and watched the family watch it back. The dreamer stood on the balcony in Memphis. The screen flickered and the dreamer fell. The television was the altar now. The family gathered for the evening bow to watch the history the broadcast would allow. The screen had learned to preach and sell the same old garden tale of hell. The dreamer on the balcony in spring had spoken of the mountain and the king. The bullet came before the echoes ring. His mother in the hotel hall heard the broadcast make the call. The evening news became a funeral rite. 2 months of mourning folding into night. The corridor in June, another flight, another brother on the floor. The television asked for more. The screen received the blood. The broadcast was the flood. The living room, the mud. From Eden to the balcony, the lie told them the dreamer was too tall to try. The same old voice that coiled around the tree now spoke through the assassin decree. You are not free, you never have been free. The dreamers die on channels 1 through 3. You are not free, the bullet knows your name. The broadcast plays the sacrificial game. You are not free, the television's glow is just the garden in a different show. The president resigned in 74. The helicopter lifted from the floor. The nation watched and asked what it was for. The same screen showed the dreamer fall, then showed the president lose it all. The quilt began to spread across the mall, a patchwork of the names the broadcast called, unworthy of the airtime of the hall. The family stitched their dead to cloth, while prime time turned its head in sloth. The 80s came with promises of wealth. The broadcast learned to sell the people health in tax cuts and in unchecked corporate stealth. The lack that started in the tree became the gospel of the free. The music video became the prayer. The image was the message and the air. You are not beautiful, you are not there, unless the screen reflects you back. The serpent learned to track the lack. The living room collected every war, assassination scandals and the poor. The television witnessed and it stored. The family watched and grew the same. The The screen remembers all, the dreamer and the fall, the quilt upon the mall. From Eden to the balcony, the light told them the dreamer was too tall to try. The same old voice that coiled around the tree now spoke through the assassin's decree. You are not free, you never have been free. The dreamers die on channels 1 through 3. You are not free, the bullet knows your name. The broadcast plays the sacrificial game. You are not free, the television's glow is just the garden in a different show.
The thumb began to scroll at 3 a.m. The face lit blue beneath the silent hymn. The tower was no longer made of stone. We carried Babel in our palms alone. Two towers fell upon a Tuesday sky. The second plane, the reason why. The endless wars that followed by and by. We built smaller towers in our hands. The same height complex in the sands. The snake learned code in silicon's domain. The broadcast learned to speak in every brain. At once a billion souls in digital chain. The feed was perfectized and true. It knew the lack inside of you. The blue light on the face, the infinite scroll race. The algorithm's grace is just the garden's trace. From Eden to the screen, the signal grew. From copperhead to code, the serpent flew. The voice that whispered, you are not enough, now lives inside the pocket's glowing cuff. You are not seen, you never have been seen. The algorithm knows what you could have been. You are not seen, compare yourself and break. The scroll is just the garden's newest snake. You are not seen, the likes are never full. The broadcast feeds the lack it cannot fill. The loneliness of the connected age. The million friends inside the glowing cage. The performative, empathetic rage. The broadcast pitied and it sold. The self for wounds it first made cold. The influencers curated despair. The bathroom mirror with the perfect hair. The teenager who learned she was not there unless the photo proved her worth. The broadcast birth what it unearthed. The isolation at the party's core. The group chat where they all felt seen before, but no one really knew them anymore. The broadcast promised to connect and left them with the same defect. The pandemic of the empty room. The video call became the only broadcast said you are alone and offered up the glowing phone. The news alerts, the outrage and the fear, the 24-hour cycle of the tear, designed to keep the lack so near. The serpent learned to push and pull. The broadcast makes the world feel no. The thumb scrolls at the night. The blue erases light. The garden learned to write in code and bite. From Eden to the screen, the signal grew. From copperhead to code, the serpent flew. The voice that whispered, "You are not enough," now lives inside the pocket's glowing cuff. You are not seen, you never have been seen. The algorithm knows what you could have been. You are not seen, compare yourself and break. The scroll is just the garden's newest snake. You are not seen, the likes are never full. The broadcast feeds the lack it cannot fill. The serpent spoke first, but the word was before the serpent. He did not grasp at being God. He emptied and the garden waited. The signal now is louder than it's been. From Eden's whisper to the glowing screen, the lack is at full volume and it's mean. It tells you you are not intact and offers what you think you lack. The 30 songs of blood across the years, from Babel's tower to the traitor's tears, have testified against the ancient fears. The pattern holds from first to last. The broadcast is the same old cast. You've heard the voice that says you are too small, too broken and too ordinary, all too human for the holy and the call. That voice has never been your own. It is the serpent on the throne. The whisper was a thief before you had belief. There is a older grief beneath the broadcast leaf. It ends where it began, the garden waits. The broadcast cannot close the holy gates. Eden was not a place you left behind. It is the kingdom you were meant to find. You are enough, you always have been enough. The broadcast was a liar from the rough. You are enough, the garden never left. The serpent's voice is only borrowed breath. You are enough, the word was always there before the whisper coiled into the air. The counter movement was not what you think. He did not grasp, he did not climb the brink. He emptied and descended to the sink of human death and human birth. The logos walked upon the earth. He did not build a tower to the sky. He let the tower nail him up to die. The broadcast screamed, you are not God, and why would heaven bow to such a loss? The silence answered from the cross. The kingdom that you seek is the breath that made you human, not the death. The serpent spoke first, the whisper was rehearsed, but he was there immersed. It ends where it began, the garden waits, the broadcast cannot close the holy gates. Eden was not a place you left behind, it is the kingdom you were meant to find. You are